Next week on Home and Away in the UK, Tane shocks Harper by proposing. Harper is finally able to return home after her recent surgery, which had been closely followed by the possibility of a premature birth for her and Tane's baby boy. Dana, who had ducked off to Melbourne to see Xander for a few days to give Harper and Tane some space, has returned and is getting the beach house ready for Harper's arrival when Tane arrives with groceries and a bunch of flowers for Harper's room. Dana is curious as to what Tane and Harper's future plans are for living arrangements, given their relationship is still relatively new after opting to get together on account of the pregnancy. Tane admits there's been no decision yet, leading Dana to warn him that they really need to start planning. The next morning, Harper is brought home where Tane asks for some alone time with her. Harper's heart flutters as he declares that he'd like to talk about their future. But her expectations come crashing down when Tane brings up the idea of them moving in together, noting it just seems more practical. Harper excuses herself as she asks to talk about it later, and later laments to Dana that she feels stupid. She thought they'd finally turned a corner when Tane wanted to talk about the future, only for it to be about them as co-parents rather than their status as a couple. Dana later decides to have a little word with Tane, pointing out that Harper feels if there hadn't been a baby, then there wouldn't be a Tane. If he's really as committed to Harper as he says he is, and not just to the baby, then he needs to prove it as she's terrified of losing him. This gives Tane some food for thought, and when he later returns to Harper he has a different proposition. "We should get married," Tane states. "What?" Harper replies, evidently overwhelmed by the raw emotion of Tane's fairy tale proposal. "Marry me," Tane reiterates. And they say romance is dead. What will Harper's answer be? Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.